Welcome to you again. In this short tutorial we'll learn how to use the text tool, web fonts, and how to ensure that updates done by the CMS user will not affect the general design. Let's begin by putting text into our canvas. Click on the text icon or simply drag and drop the icon into the workplace. Each new text element that we make will display up on the workplace with a default text. When we select the text element, a multi-properties menu panel opens up in your right side of the canvas. Here you can modify the position of the text, fill, stroke or shadow of the element. If you want to design the text itself, simply double-click the bounding box and you'll see the text editor will appear on the right side menu. In the font type drop-down menu, you can select hundreds of free open source fonts, improved for the web to ensure typography and to preserve your website's preferred look and feel. These fonts present a truly new web typography approach that releases us from old type limitations. If you want to add more font to your collection, just click Add Fonts at the bottom of the font type window. You can freely search fonts by name or simply scroll down to select what you want. Clicking on your choice will move to the right column. When you press OK, you can see the font you have chosen on the font type menu. In the text editor, you can select all text design characteristics, size, weight, color, and paragraph alignment, list of number of bullets, indentation, paragraph direction, and type turning and leading. In this section, you can add special elements in your text, like an image, and even a table. In this section you'll discover some useful text padding options. Here you can set the space between the paragraph and its bounding box above, below, before and after. In the Link to option under a page, you can create your text linkable to a certain page in your site. And under Link, you can set exterior URL, as the target of your text. Designing a website is not the same as designing for print, in which the customers have the option to update and change the text of the site in the CMS. A very convenient that helps us control our design even our clients make changes, and updates to the site's text is the option to include. This option creates the connection between a text, and the shape if we have a text that designs above a shape, and later on we change the length of the text. We can make sure that the shape size will change according to the size of the text box, so that the text will never exceed that bounding box of the shape. Let's see how it works. I am putting a shape and inserting its color. Now, I am selecting both shape and text. The option Include appears now in the top menu panel. Let's click Include. You can see that the length of the text box immediately affects the size of the shape. If we change the size of the text, the shape size changes automatically. With this feature, your design will autocorrect to fit in any text changes that were made. Another feature that helps us ensure that changes in the text won't affect the general design is the small circle button on the bottom of the bounding box. This arrow controls the relationship between this text box and other elements of this canvas. Let's demonstrate this by adding another shape to our canvas. When the small circle button sign is on it, means that if we add text to this box and the box increases, the size will push down the elements below it. So the positioning of the elements will change according to the size of our text box. If you want to cancel this feature, unmark the small circle button. The size of the text box will not influence the positioning of the other elements. This feature is extremely useful when you want to control the look of your design even when you're not sure what would be the size of the text box after your client will update the text in the CMS. Thanks for watching this tutorial about the text tool. If you have any questions, we are pleased to help.